Hi, welcome to my channel. My name's Jen. I am going to show you today how I made this beautiful Christmas card. I'm making these for my boss to give to a couple of people. He requested that I make them. So on the outside, let's see. What stamp sets did I use first off? So I used Peaceful Nativity from Stampin' Up, as well as For Unto Us from Stampin' Up. And I do believe these are retired, but I still have them in my stash, so I'm using them. I did the envelope also. I stamped and colored in the mule, the donkey, and I stamped the family on the outside, or on the back side. And then, so on here, I stamped them, and then I colored in the bottom to make it look like they're on sand. And I used my stickles as on the star as well as on baby Jesus. And then I also did that on the stars on the inside, and I stamped the sheep on the inside as well. So I'm going to show you on camera how I made this today. All right, so let's get started. So I have already stamped the envelope as well as doing the inside. And on the inside, I stamped from For Unto Us. I stamped the May Your Heart Be Lifted in Praise this Christmas for the wonderful gift of Jesus and the joy he brings to our lives. And I used the star, the big star from Peaceful Nativity. And that is what I used on the inside. Oh. And on this one, I forgot to stamp the lamb. So let's do that now. Okay, so I'm using Memento ink in the Tuxedo Black. And that's just going to go down here. Like that. All right. So that is what I used on the inside. And then on the outside from the Peaceful Nativity, I used... I don't know what that's called. And then the couple with the baby Jesus and the lamb and the donkey, as well as this star. Yeah. All right. So this is your standard American A2 card, which is 8.5 by 5.5, scored in half at 4.25 to make your card 4.25 by 5.5. And then the white on the inside is, as well as the white on the outside, is 4 by 5.25. And then I am backing that with a piece of black cardstock, which is just 1/8 of an inch bigger, and it just adds a little something. All right. So the first thing that we are going to stamp is going to be Mary, Joseph, and Jesus. So we're going to ink that up with the Memento Blue. And then my card base is Misty Moonlight from Stampin' Up. And I am using Basic White from Stampin' Up as well. And you probably can't see what I'm doing because I'm probably out of view, right? So I'm just lining the cardstock up with the lines so I can make sure to get this on here more straight. And then just straight down. Give it a little bit of pressure. Let the paper soak up a little bit of that ink. And then straight up. Okay, so now we are going to stamp this part, which I guess is probably part of all the manger part or something. Again, in the Memento Black. Again, lining up my cardstock. And then just straight down. Let it soak up. And then pull it back up. Alright, then we can stamp these three. So the lamb is going to go down here. And then the star is going to go up above. And then we are also going to stamp Merry Christmas, which is also from the For Unto Us. Merry Christmas. And just stamping it at the top. All right. So now we get to color it in. Woo! Okay, so for the star, I gave it bright yellow, as well as I used my Wink of Stellas do not like being up there. Okay, so this is a Wink of Stella that is actually a gold color. And I put a little bit of that on here. Hoping to make it darker and give it a little bit of shine. But then that didn't work all that well, so that's why I did put the stickles on it as well. But I'm showing you what I did, and that's what I did. Okay, so then we are going to color in Joseph, and I used bronze for his cloak. And I'm just going in straight lines for right now, just to get a bit of an outline down. And I am turning the paper and trying not to turn my hand very much, letting the paper turn actually gives me better control over my coloring. At least I feel it does. I could be wrong, because I've been known to be wrong before. Alright, and then I don't want that one. Where did it go? There it is. Okay, so then I'm using the ivory for their skin tones. And I just really like coloring in little things like this, because it just really makes them come to life, I feel. Okay. Missed a couple of spots on here. Okay, So then I'm taking light So Saffron and I'm coloring in the straw at the top of the hut or manger or whatever this is called. I don't know why I can't think of it. So, and I apologize if I'm getting my head in the way. I can't tell what you guys can see right now, so I apologize if I'm out of frame. Because I did not frame this up before I started filming, so I'm not really sure where I'm at. Okay, so that was the light So Saffron. And then I used I used the light soft suede to color in all of the wood parts. Alright, almost done with this part. And I also used it for his walking stick. Okay. And then I used dark crumb cake for their hair. As well as for the donkey. Alright, and again, I'm turning my paper instead of my hand very much. Okay, and then I realized that with Joseph, I missed a spot down here. Okay. And then for the sheep, I used light smoky slate. And these are the blends from Stampin' Up. You can use whatever alcohol ink you want to use. This is just one of the things I have on hand right now. And then for baby Jesus, I used the light balmy blue. And I also used this for Mary's scarf. Headdress thingy and the inside of her thingy of her clothing, of her gown. And then I used light Night of Navy for the outside of Mary's outfit. Now I'm just going to go in circles here to finish coloring that in. All right, just a little bit left. And then I took the dark saffron and gave a little bit more yellow up in here. And then I used that also for the straw under baby Jesus. And then I took my light crumb cake, and for everything else that I colored in, I was using the nib part. And now for this, I'm going to use the brush part. And I'm going to just kind of scribble a little bit here to make it look like there's actually some sand that they're sitting on, so that they're basically grounded. And for this one, I decided I'm not coloring in the whole thing like I did on this one. I colored in the whole bottom, so they're all sitting on the same sand. For this one, I'm just doing part of it. All right, so that is how I colored it. Now let's put this together. And I like liquid glue. And lately I've been using this Barely Art Precision Craft Glue that I got from scrapbook.com. And I am really liking this. It's got this precision cap on it, so you can do really tiny things very easily. And it holds really well. And I still have time to get the correct placement. You know, wiggle room in case it doesn't go down exactly how I want it right away. All right. And now, so that was the inside. Now I'm going to put the outside together. So I'm putting this on some black cardstock and making sure that I've got it where I want it. All right. And now putting it on the outside. All right, that's good placement. Get that done and put my little pin back in my glue, and now I'm gonna put some stickles on. And I'm gonna be generous with it. And down on. There we go. That is our card today. So if you like this video, go ahead, give me a thumbs up, go ahead, subscribe, share with your friends, leave me a comment, all that kind of stuff. I really appreciate you being here, taking time out of your day to watch my video, and I hope you have a good day. Thank you. Bye.